good thing to do. So here we've got Test Alliance, please ignore, and we've got the ticker on this on CC is Love to Club, and I'm pretty sure. Let's look at some of the pilots.
I think it's Mercenary Coalition.
Yeah, So
there's a Balgon there. That's from Mercenary
on the way. I feel like there's something missing on Mercenary Coalition side. So a lot of corps, just to explain, a lot of corp or alliances, they just make up new corps for this because it's just easier when you're merging a bunch of players together from different corps in an alliance. So it doesn't. They're not in an alliance, but on TQ, on Tranquility, where the actual tournament is held, these characters are in Mercenary Coalition, and the same, or Test is pretty obviously, they keep the same.
So this match looks pretty interesting. So we have Test is in the pretty standard Rabbit Heavy Typhoon Fleet setup that I think is pretty common. But Mercenary Coalition they've also brought Rabbit Heavy Typhoons, but with 2 Logifrigs, and by bringing the Logifrigs, that allows them to fit in the Balgorn into their setup.
Am I being blind? Is the Balgorn?
He's in different alliance.
He is actually okay. Right, he's just adding quickly on what's being done then. Yeah, so we've got kind of like a standard test. We've got a more standard, more meta version of the Typhoon Fleet issue set up, and Mercenary Coalition are using it with a little bit of twist. Mercenary Coalition did bring a kind of very straightforward meta version the last time I saw them here, so maybe they're also just trying something a little bit new. I don't think the Logifrigs are going to cut it myself.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, bear in mind that both teams' primary source DPS will be the Rapid Heavies. They can wrap up the battleships between salvos. That'll be enough. And they are pretty hard to hit, actually. Though they're running with beacons instead of the Thalias, I think is what they're called, the Galactic ones.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I zoned out, but then.
Still waiting for a guy. I can't. But they're the.
The Balgorn is actually a gun Balgorn, so it's not a full newt Balgorn.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see many full newt Balgorns this year, to be honest.
It kind of feels like a little bit overkill with a 10-man setup. In a 12-man setup, it's not so bad, but.
Also, the fact that the cap transfers are no longer allowed kind of eliminates a lot of the use for a full newt Balgorn.
Yeah, because you're gonna struggle to keep yourself running with just local cap boosters, I guess. Especially
if you want to like if you want to newt out a Tinker Tengu that's getting 5 cap transfers, you kind of need a full newt Balgorn in order to do that. But just to like newt off a battleship's local tank or something, like just a regular like 2-3 Balgorn newts is perfectly okay.
Yeah. Just one Confessor's warp down here before they start, I think.
Yeah, so they were just missing. So it's a complete meta version with 4 Tech 3Ds on test side, 2 TFIs, an EOS, and 2 Kuros. I'm using to see how the Kuros hold up actually here. There's a lot of DPS in the enemy side, and the Balgon webs could be a problem for the smaller cousins.
Yep.
Or its offspring.
I think my money's on test for this one, but Mercenary Coalition were looking pretty strong in piloting last time I've seen them, so could go either way, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we should see if if Mercenary, Test can ever get tackled on the Mercenary Coalition Logifrigs.
Yep.
With the Balgon being there, that's a lot of webs and newts.
Mercenary Coalition also have a lot of long-range webs, so I think their Tech 3 destroyers might have, if they coordinate them well, they might have a difficult time getting into the MC backline.
I think match started.
Yeah,
the match has started.
It's just got underway, and Test are piling straight in with their TD3s, and also the battleships are approaching. Mercenary Coalition not really moving at all. They've just launched all of their Logibots, and they're just kind of hanging out. I guess because these Logifrigs are short range, they need to kind of stick together more than they would if they had an Aneros. And they are kind of bored up together.
They're going straight for Deacons. Going straight for Deacons.
Definitely, I'll lock those up then.
Gideon Golden Belly is the primary for Mercenary Coalition. They confess.
Okay, that's it.
I don't have to lose their crew at the same time.
Yeah, so
Down.
yeah, okay. So Gideon's in like 70% armor. The Logifrig is actually tanking just fine. And a lot of split damage on them, which seems like a mistake. The crew has taken both a little bit of shield damage, possibly from spark bombs in. There's a lot of smart bombs in there, so there's a lot of drones dying, or being recalled. Test to sit and leave smart bombing there to try and get rid of
MC Dot primary the other crew. Corn-up.
Yeah, let's lock him up then. He's moving very slowly, so he's probably
you can see the effects
to shit.
You can see the effects of the grapplers on the Deacons.
Grapplers, nice.
He's at 70 meters per second and he's still slowing down.
Yeah, and Artemis is getting hit really hard now, and he's actually just died. Wow. Okay.
One Deacon down.
Yeah, grapplers being strong there. The other Deacon's probably going to follow pretty rapidly after. On the other side, Cormac and the crew is getting primaried. The Aneros is completely unhassled and within optimal though, so I don't think he's probably going to die. I think this is going to snowball pretty hard in Test's favour.
Yeah, it looks like Mercenary Coalition don't have enough DPS to break any of these Tech 3 destroyers.
Yeah.
And if they're not able to do that, and they're not able to get to the Test Logi, then yeah, it's going to very quickly snowball, and they won't be able to kill anything.
Definitely.
They did just kill the Blackbird though, I think, right? Blackbird just died.
Yeah, Blackbird just vaporized
Jams
there.
Cornac is now getting much lower armor.
He is very hard, very neutered by that Balgorn, and
He's
he
just
is getting hammered by the Typhoon Fleet issues. So.
He's grappled as well. He's going 15 meters per second.
But he's still tanking fine somehow.
Yeah.
I guess.
TFI isn't reload probably.
Yeah, if you really have to, in a situation like this, I think you really have to ensure that Typhoon Fleet issues reload and fire at the same time. I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
So
Sustain DPS is not a thing with rapid heavies. You have to use the burst to the maximum potential.
Yeah, right now Tessoneros has kind of wandered a little bit too close to the brawl. So I think what
it's kind of gone round the brawl. I don't really know why.
He's being muted by the bell.
Oh, okay.
Now if he's moving away, what the Bell should have done there, I think, is just gotten all his webs, and they could have focused all their rapid heavy damage on it and taken their narrows. But at this point, it looks like it's too late. I think.
Yeah, Cornac's going low, but they're working. Test is now working on the TFI Mercenary Coalition.
Yeah, Mercenary Coalition spending way too much time on that crew. I think they could have switched it up a little bit now, and they're about to lose Typhoon Fleet issue. I think they're giving up hope at this point.
I think it's over. I mean, unless they really do something dramatic.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, I don't think.
No, I mean it's in whole. And they've got 4 Tech 3D, so there's no issues of reload times or anything like that.
Yeah, Test just
They just
played that
Tech
text.
3D, actually.
Oh, okay. A little bit of target
you,
switching going on there.
If you warp to me, I got the next one going for you.
Yeah, let's go for another one. Just test like textbook. Yeah, just did exactly what they should have done there. I think it was pretty smooth, and I think those Logifrigs just not strong enough.
I think the grapplers killed them.
Yeah.
I think the grapplers and the smart bombs, because I'm pretty sure the TFI stuck rep bots on them, and that's what made them tank for so well. Like they barely dipped into armor at all.
Potentially a heavy Newt in there as well. I guess.
Yeah, I think it was the reps.